Hello, and welcome back to Happy Healthy Homes. Today's episode is one I've been truly excited to bring to you because it speaks to something we don't talk about enough. How what we wear shapes how we feel, how we show up, and how we move through our day. My guest, Ana Carolina, is a personal stylist with a story that many of us will deeply connect with. She worked for years inside a multinational company in that fast, demanding corporate rhythm until she realized something powerful. She felt most alive, most herself when she dressed with intention. When she allowed color, texture, self expression to guide her choices. When she understood that clothing wasn't just fabric, it was energy, it was identity, it was confidence. So she followed that spark, she studied, she deepened her craft, and she made a courageous choice to help women transform the way they show up in their lives simply by reconnecting with their style. And you will hear in every word she speaks. Anna believes that clothes is not about trends, it's about empowerment. It's about remember who you are. In this conversation, we explore the beautiful intersection between her word and mind, because just as an intentional home can regulate your nervous system, an intentional wardrobe can give you clarity, calm, confidence. You hear us talk about the moment Anna discovered that style could transform a woman's life, how colors influence mood, emotion, energy, why a cluttered wardrobe affects your mind just like a cluttered home, sustainable choices that feel real, and how models, especially, can reconnect with their identity through what they wear. This episode is heartfelt, practical, and full of light high bulbs, the kind of conversation that stay with you. Before we begin, if you're listening today and you're craving a life and home that feel more aligned, calm, and intentional, make sure to follow the podcast and share it with a friend. Hello, Anna. Welcome. I'm so excited you're here.
Hello, Etty. I'm so excited. Thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here.
That's amazing. What made you start this journey as a personal stylist?
Well, I didn't start my life thinking I would work in fashion. My journey as a stylist actually began when I moved to Australia as an immigrant. Like everything felt like a different thing. It was overwhelming at the beginning. I had to rebuild my identity to live in this country. It's totally different from Brazil. So one thing that helped me feel grounded again was through clothes, the way I wear my clothes, the identity I put into my clothes, not in a superficial way, but as a way of expressing who I was becoming in this journey living in Australia.
Oh, that's so cool. Was there a moment when you realized his style wasn't about clothes? It could transform a woman's life?
Yes. I was doing a wardrobe edit with one of my clients. She had a big career and a very busy life. She put on a simple outfit we created together. She looked in the mirror and her expression was completely changed. She said, I haven't seen myself like this in years. That moment was just sparks, if I can say. I understood that style can genuinely transform how a woman feels from inside out.
Oh, that's so beautiful. It reminded me once I went to a conference and a CEO of a very big company was saying how she wear high heels every time she go to an interview. So somehow that made her feel empowered And that was her way of, I think, yeah, that moment where she felt so nervous. And that way you talking about that made me remember that, because it's little things, some little things that can bring the sparkle on us back. And we don't realize that, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's the same way she felt. She felt better when she went to do the interview. But for the other person on the other side of the table, we remind her because she was the girl wearing the high heels. So it's good on both of the sides in the story.
That's right. Just like intentional homes support our well being, clothes can also support our energy. How do you see style shaping how women feel through their day?
I see style shaping. Do you know when you're working in a messy environment, in a messy room, so that you cannot concentrate when you're working? Style is the same thing. When something, it carries the energy. So when something fits well, when colors and lights and makes you feel comfortable, you feel confident. You walk different, you speak different, you think different. So it's in the same way thinking about mess and clothes and wardrobe. So your wardrobe can support you or can drain your energy. A good outfit doesn't magically fix you, but gives you clarity, gives you confidence. So yeah, I think that's the same kind of energy we can think about.
I completely agree with you, and came so many things through my mind. On Monday, I just went to this networking event, and there was one woman that I'll never forget her because she was dressed really well and she was very confident. And the clothes you will wear has this power on us. And I remember some days I would wake up and I wouldn't feel like going to work. And I'll just go to my wardrobe and say, what's the best outfit I have that would shake this energy of not wanting to go to work so I can empower myself to show up better? And yes, it did. It actually did. The days I was feeling, I left home was like, and then my husband, oh, you look so good today. I was like, I know, I know.
It just change everything, right?
Yeah, it does. It does really shape how you present yourself to the world, doesn't it?
Yes, totally.
We talked about how the wardrobe can drain our energy. A cluttered wardrobe can overwhelm us just as much as a cluttered home. What first steps do you recommend for creating an easy and clarity in the wardrobe? What make it easier for women to dress up and choose the outfits in the morning?
I would say the first step I always recommend is remove everything that no longer fits your body or your lifestyle or the woman you are today. Um, those pieces create noisy in your wardrobe. It creates confusion. So once you remove these pieces, you just keep the pieces you actually wear and then organize by category and color the best way you think it works for you. Identify your core colors, the colors that you can mix and match with other colors, like the base colors, white, black, gray, navy blue, this kind of color, cream. And then you make space to see your colors more properly. So once you clean what is cluttered in your wardrobe, you will see with more clearance, with like bright eyes, what fits you, what you want to keep. So you can even put everything separate in three piles: the things that you want to keep, the maybe ones, and the things to donate or to throw it away. It's up to you. And I think that's very the first step to do like a wardrobe edit by yourself. And I don't be too rude with yourself. So respect your feelings, respect sometimes, clothes doesn't have feelings, but we do have. So yeah, just be mindful and respect your moment, yourself.
This is so good what you're saying about taking everything out, but it's really hard as well, isn't it? What things you find when you're helping people? Because sometimes like you try to take those clothes out, but you still have that hope that one day you fit them again.
Yeah, so I normally don't take clothes from the client away. We just organize these three piles together, and I ask my client to do herself. She can donate or she can throw it away. But yeah, we just organize the three piles together. But what I find the most difficult part is when they are very attached to an item and a piece, and it's not that kind of thing, but I respect.
Yeah, that's awesome. You work with color daily in design. We call the psychology of color, where some colors can make people feel calmer, relaxed. Could you explain to us how the color choices work for women when choosing their clothes? Can the color we use make us feel calm, confident, and energized?
Yes, color is a very like powerful tool that we have, and it's just using natural light. You can see how the color can transform, can change the way your skin looks, the way your energy shifts, and even how people perceives you. So
Wow.
warm colors can energize you, soft neutrals can calm you, deep colors can communicate strength, presence. So when I'm doing the color analysis, woman always says, I look alive. I don't look sick anymore. I look rested
Wow.
because some of the colors, well, I through my Instagram, I show some before and after, but I did it myself. The colors that are like positively helping my skin tone, they will kind of help with these lines below our eyes. The natural lines we have, they kind of disappear. So this kind of color helps your skin tone. Colors influence emotion as well. So as you told me, once you change your clothes, you felt more happy, you felt alive, you felt energized. So colors can make you feel confident, balanced, or calm, powerful, like black. Why does a woman wearing black? She looks very powerful woman, and yeah, this kind of feeling.
Yeah, it's so interesting because aligns a lot with design and what I teach on my workshops about the house and the spaces, how the colors affect us. And it's proven by psychology as well. There are studies that they call it psychology of color,
Mm.
and this is amazing how it's like the colors we look impact our emotions, but the colors we dress as well impact how we feel, how we react, how we act. Because, like you said, black makes you feel empowered. And that's true. When you dress a really nice black outfit, you're like, nah, I feel good. I feel amazing. It's one of those things that I'm sure some people already experience throughout their life.
And people may don't know. I don't know which color suits me, but I bet everyone once heard a compliment. Oh, you look good in this color. So this color can be one of the a lot of colors that can make you like your skin tone better.
This is so powerful. This is really important to understand.
Mhm.
How can one make more sustainable wardrobe choices without feeling overwhelmed? Nowadays in this fast world, it's so much noise, and unfortunately, most people go for the cheapest. I'm not going to say any brands, but I feel really sad when people keep saying to me, you say someone will go, oh, I bought on this website, no, no, no. And I was like, okay, but yes, I know it's great. They copy everyone else, but it's not as good quality. So how do you deal with that? Because I know sometimes it's really hard. People want to look good, but still don't want to spend too much money or cannot spend too much money.
Yeah, but it's hard. I won't mention any brand or any names here, but I always try to prioritize shopping local. I do like going to secondhand stores or stores in your neighborhood. They always offer good quality, a good piece of cloth, so you can reach out them, and you will be also supporting a local business. But yes, sustainable style doesn't need to be that complicated. As I mentioned before, you can shop local. They always offer like special deals or like 40% off sometimes. Um, but I recommend three simple things. The first thing is buy less, choose better. So quality pieces last longer. I always tell my clients this. If you buy quality pieces, they will last longer and look better once you dress the piece of cloth. And second, understand your personal style better. So once you know what looks good on you, what works for your lifestyle, what works for you, you stop buying random pieces you never wear. And the third advice I would say is build a mix and match wardrobe. So, or either a capsule wardrobe. A small intentional wardrobe reduce waste, stress, and spending money with random pieces. So yeah, just, I don't know, choose items with intention. So know what you need to buy and then buy it. Don't buy extra piece or random things.
This is so powerful. One thing you said that I think really resonate with me is understand your personal style. And I think that's the hardest thing for you to do is understanding your personal style. Because I think after you do that, it become easier to make that wardrobe works. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah. So once you understand what support your life, your lifestyle, it will work for you better. So you will stop maybe wasting money or in things that you don't even need.
That's amazing. That's so good. I really like that. That's aligns a lot with what we've been talking about here. For the home, I always suggest the same. I love secondhand things. These shops has really good quality things from vintage and that time that things were made with really high quality standards. And if you start choosing things that really make you feel good and align with your purpose and your intention, you don't need to buy too much.
Yeah, I agree.
So many moms feel they lose themselves after having children. From your experience, what helps women reconnect with who they are through style?
Well, motherhood changes a lot of things: your priorities, your routine, your body, your identity. And many moms tell me that they feel like they lost themselves. So, what helps is reconnecting with who they are now, not who they were before they had their kids. Choose clothes that support your lifestyle now. This is very important for like all the moments you're living. If you're a teenager, you choose clothes that support your lifestyle at that moment. If you're a mom, that's another moment in your life. So choosing clothes that support your lifestyle is very important. Allow yourself some comfort without losing your authenticity. So if your body changed, don't force yourself to wear the same dress you used to wear before you had a kid. So allow yourself comfort and respect also. um Reintroduce joy when getting dressed. So, put some music on and try some clothes. And maybe if you're going out, try to try these clothes on with a little bit of time so you're not in a rush, so you won't get stressed trying clothes on. And I think when you see yourself in the mirror and recognize the woman you are becoming, you won't judge yourself, You won't judge your body, the body that you have now. So, yeah, try to be more respectful with yourself, with your body, with your moment. I think, yeah, that's the tips I have.
Just look like you're speaking to me because after becoming a mom, that happens exactly. You lose a bit of your identity, but it's so important what you said because every day I am grateful for my body. It just gave me this miracle, this little life that I love more than anything on this world. And I wouldn't change that for anything. So, for the women who are listening to us, just be kind to yourself because you already been through so much. You're a superhero. You made a little human. And what you said about you change and we sometimes we're afraid of change. You mentioned so well about when we're teenagers and we have that phase that we are not with, then we become moms, and then when older, we're going to change again. So that's no problem. Your wardrobe needs to follow you. It's not you trying to fit your wardrobe. Is that correct?
Exactly. That's it. Just be gentle with yourself.
That's awesome. That's so good. Thank you for that. Even for me, because I think even though I'm really working on being kind to myself, I'm still trying to find my style again. And maybe I don't need to. I just have to embrace that it's a completely different person from now on. For the woman listening who want to feel better today, what are the three simple changes they can make in their wardrobe or in their home to feel more like themselves again?
I think three things any woman can do right now, and I used to say this in my sessions, is feel confident. So choose an outfit that makes you feel very confident and very powerful woman and wear it this week. So put this timeline for yourself and try to find this outfit this week and wear it, and try to notice the change, the difference in your energy, if it changes the way you think about yourself, the way you see yourself in the mirror. The second thing, remove, I don't know, 5 pieces, 3 pieces from your wardrobe that don't serve you anymore, that you don't wear for a while. So that's clarity in your wardrobe. And the third thing is maybe add one pop of color in your clothes. If you're wearing like all black one day, just maybe pick a red purchase, or I don't know, a wallet, a yellow wallet, something that brings color to your outfit that day. It can be your shoes. You can wear like a blue sneaker. You choose. So yeah, one is the outfit to make you confident. The second is remove 3 or 5 pieces that don't serve you anymore in your wardrobe. And the third is this pop of color in your outfit.
That's so good. Those are very simple things that we can do right now. And I think we will add for so many people. Thank you so much. I want to know a little bit more about your last updates. And look like tomorrow you have a big event happening. Do you want to tell our listeners what's going to happen tomorrow?
Yes, so I'm launching an ebook. I created this ebook from a very moment I was feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from myself. And I always had this idea in my mind. I wanted to share all these feelings with women. So the women that also feel like me to not feel like that anymore. So, yeah, I share a little bit about myself. So, you can find inside this, it's more like a guide as well. You can find clarity, identity, mindset, wardrobe tools. So, I share a little bit of a wardrobe checklist so you can do it yourself. I do have my edit and elevate approach way to see things, and yeah, it's kind of a pathway back to yourself, how you can see yourself again.
This is great. I think with what you shared here with us, I'm sure this book has so much to add because you already gave us so many really good tips here today. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much for coming on our
Thank
podcast.
you so much.
And I will put Anna Carolina links on the show notes. So if you wanted to connect with her, if you wanted to hire her in person, she does one-on-one consultations as well. So you can have her to come to you here in Adelaide. If not, if you're in another state or if you're in another country, you have to get her ebook. But here in Adelaide, you can hire her in person and have all the knowledge to guide you through this process, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed.
Yes, and disconnected from yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Before you go, I want to invite you to take this conversation one step deeper into your home and your family's life. Today's episode reminded you that clothes can change how you feel. I want you to imagine what happens when you bring that the same intention into children's space, into the rooms where you spend your everyday moment. That's exactly why I wrote my book, Creating Healing Spaces for Children. It's a gentle, science backed guide to help you design bedrooms and play areas that support your children's emotion, sleep, focus, and sense of safety without needing a full renovation or design budget. Inside, I talk about how colors affect mood and behavior, how to reduce visual clutter so children feel calmer, simple ways to bring nature in, and how to choose furniture, textiles, and materials that are more nurturing and less toxic for their bodies. So, if you've been listening and thinking, I want my wardrobe and my home to support the woman and the mother I'm becoming, my book is your next loving step. You can grab your copy through the link on the show notes. Thank you for being here, for caring about how you feel in your clothes and your home. If this episode with Anna Carolina spoke to you, please share it with a friend, follow the podcast, and leave a review for us. I am so grateful for your time. I'll see you again on our next episode. Thank you. Bye.